There we go. Okay. Now we are back. Whoa. Okay. Wee. Okay. And cut. Okay, and we are back. And we are ready to play around with Minecraft again. If I can quit hitting buttons. There we go. Now I can monitor things. Now, this should have chewed up a bunch of stuff. Yes, we have. Good. Perfect. Because we need to continuate our automation. We need some stuff I don't have. So, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. There you be. We need to compress these things. Let's go with which one has enough? Ah, there we go. That's a good one to start out with. Dude. And a compressor here. Now we need to that one. Need one of those. How did I do this before? I forget. Because I want multiple things going different directions. Oh, right. The time for the retrievers. Retrieve from, not to. Retrieve. If I can spell right. Retrieve. We want some of those. And we want to get rid of that, so. By the way, if you're wondering how I'm using this roller over here, I'm crouching using the sneak function and then using my mouse wheel. That's how you can go back and forth. Because otherwise, when you're going like this, you're playing around with this. So you don't want to do that. So, didn't want to do that, but okay. Now, let's retrieve that on a whitelist to here. Yeah, there it goes. And we'll add that to it. And we need to put power on it. So I need to get rid of more of that junk for now. Now we're going to turn this into actual metal. But for now, we're just playing around with power. 1, 2, 3, power. Now, this should turn it into sand. Forgetting my memories. With that, should go to here. Should need another crusher, I think. Which turns it into dust of some sort. No, wrong thing. That, I don't need that. We need another compression hammer. This time we need the servo regular to pull from here. Sand, whitelist, ignore, and in you go. And to there. Good. Now, we are setting up a long line of fun. Now, here comes the tedious part. Once you get this all set up in a string, you can set up a whole bunch from here, from this pipe. You just separate it to different things, which will retrieve from here, pull it to various different compressors, which will turn it into sand, which will turn it into powder, and I am forgetting my layer. Let's see, is there enough for this? We need something that I don't have. So, workbench. Workbench. Workbench? That's not what I'm looking for. These are not the droids I'm looking for. Yeah. What is that thing called? Workstation. Station? Station. No, it's not workstation. I am forgetting my Minecraft. How shameful. Maybe it's here on the first couple of pages. Crafting table. Ah. I know, some people you guys in the comments section are sitting there screaming at me going, do it right! Now, can we do this? No. Do we need to compress it even more? Yeah, we need to compress it even more. Okay, that's what we needed. Doink. And power. Let's not forget our steps. Doink. Servo. We need one of those. Whitelist it. And off it goes. Now, add that to that. Now, I'm using iron because this is the most basic element we've got. So, and we're turning this into dust, which I believe we can melt. Because I don't think there's anything else compressing-wise. It's a fairly long process. Yeah, we need to melt it now. Now we need a furnace. Power me up, baby. Okay, now, no, don't need that. Need that. Now we need a thermal furnace. I am really glad that they added this into the game, because before you couldn't get any experience for cooking anything in these furnaces, these electrical furnaces. They go fast when they're powered. And I'm just going to go put it here. Yep, there's power. Need to put a servo on there. No, wrong button. Wrong button, Jeremy. There. Whitelist. Power. Go in. Oh yes, we need to have access to that area, which is, I think, the blue? Yellow. I don't remember which one is which. Which side is that on? That's the rear. Well, that's input. Ah, ha 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 ha. There we go. Now, all that process just to get iron ingots. Now, mind you, this is an unlimited system. It goes from here, creates lava, creates gravel, which creates gravel to sand, compressed sand, splits it up in a whole bunch of stuff, which they're still working on, and will continue to work on. Gives us all this stuff, and we just do this little process for each different metal bar. And now, I will show you how that looks in a full-on thing. Well, what am I doing here? Oh, right. I left room for expansion here. Good, 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 good. And let's see here. Eventually, what we're going to do is connect a pipe here to our AE network, which will have a vast storage space of unlimited potential. Once we have that, then we can begin building without having to cheat, really, once we get this automation set up. Now, essentially, you can set up the same system this way with all of that over here. But I'm using my more modern experimental version. Be mindful, this whole setup here is resource heavy. You will not get early on access to this whole machinery. This machinery takes a lot of time and a lot of different research into various other machineries that builds up these things, because you need a lot of materials that goes into this. I know from experience, because I played it the easy way first. I do that every time I play a game. I play a game the right way first, vanilla, and then modded, and then cheat the hell out of it. In this case, we're cheating the hell out of it. But this is only for a demonstration model. You guys can place it as you will, wherever you want. I'm going to show you a vast different set of machinery setups, and you can do that to your heart's delight. In fact, this, as you notice, 64 by 64 stacks, and it's continually growing. It will never stop so long as there's lava and that one little item in there. And I think this does not require power. That does. This does not. Now, there are ways to set up unlimited power sources, but they come in at a trickle of RF power per tick. We don't like that. We want lots of RF per tick because we're going to set up a lot of machinery in this factory, and it's going to take a gaggle of power. You know, what Doc Brown said, 1.31 gigawatts of power. Yeah, we're going to need that. Only in Minecraft form, which is RF power. There are other power types, but we're going to translate it into RF power because that's the only power setup I know for now. I'm learning more as I go, and I'm experimenting with a lot of other ways to do things. And why is that pumping there? Odd. I thought I got rid of that. Now, are you still functioning? Come on. Yes, you are still functioning. Good. I need more. Wait a minute. I can probably just throw it in here. No, I can't. Anyway. There we go. Now, I'll set up a whole bunch of these for our next video so you can see what it looks like in full operational mode. Because there are probably 15 or 20 different items here. Yellorum. Ooh, the Yellorum. Ooh, we can put that into a real power energy source. A big reactor. Yay. See, that was one of the hard things I couldn't figure out very easily, was setting up a power reactor of any type. Because I'm so used to using the big reactors. Big reactors has a really easy recipe setup once you get enough goodies. In this world, those kind of goodies are hard to come by. And we'll deal with the Certus quartz and the charged Certus quartz later. That's part of AE, Applied Energetics number 2. And we'll eventually get into this other stuff. But for now, we are going to set up some more goodies here. And when I'm back, I will extend out this platform a bit because we're going to have wide this way and wide that way. And with both of these generators set up. So it's going to take a little time to build. And I'll do that off screen because I want to set up other things. Stupid rain. Anyway, I'm going to set up other things to show you in the next few videos. But for the starters, this is just one of 3 different types. There's sand, there's compressed gravel, which also gives you other things. Eventually, there's barrel recipes, where you can create dirt. Let's see, what was it? Netherrack, enderstone, which generates dragonite at a very, 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 very slow rate, but it generates it. If you sit in the world for a while and let it generate for, say, a real world daytime, a whole bunch of hours, just sitting there waiting for it, it will generate enough in time to start playing with. And that's one thing I haven't played with yet. Draconic Evolution, which I really want to because that has a really, really cool looking power source. Although I think it has to be monitored or set up right. Because I know it can blow up like a nuclear blast. I mean a real nuclear blast, not the red matter that IC2 gave. And that was a fun tool too, when it was working. Because you could use 2 red matter explosions side by side and they would twist around like a little crazy 8 digging in the hole, digging a lovely little passageway under the ground. You could set it on the end, like the bottom of the world, and just launch it and let it fly. The only problem was figuring out how to shut it down. And IC2 had some really fun explosives too, like one that it was a sound bomb that would redistribute items. It wouldn't blow them up, well, it would blow up some, but it redistributes everything else. So you could dig a crater with a whole bunch of sonic bombs and have most of the items that were below the ground surface up on the top of the world, which was kind of fun. But at the same token, no. Okay, and I think I've wasted enough time. So, TTFN, I will see you in the next video. Average Joe signing off.